We are on our way up to the Blair Four quarry. This is a private road here along the Juniata River down here, and this is owned by Bottenfield family. That they have a hunting camp up here, and this property sits the former Blair Four limestone quarry. So I'm excited to show you guys this old quarry up here that used to provide limestone for the fluxing industry in Pittsburgh. So let's go take a look. We are standing at a old quarry here at Blair Four in Williamsburg, and this massive quarry was a quarry for limestone flux by the Pittsburgh Limestone Company, and this is just one of the large quarries. And they would take this limestone, and this limestone would go straight to Pittsburgh, where they would use it as a flux to peel the impurities out when they were making steel. And this is a very old quarry going back to the 1890s all the way up until about 1930, and this is one of 7 large quarries in Williamsburg that over 2,000 miners worked at, and quarrymen during these very industrial times. So right here in Williamsburg.
Getting close to where, all right, I showed you on that map where that conveyor probably went across the river. I think this is where it was.
So this is where the abutment went across. Yep. For the...
And I think that this foundation up here was probably some sort of dump station.
Okay.
The railroad line would have been up here.
They would have filled the cars right there.
Yeah, maybe they dumped them there, filled them there.
Okay.
There's in fact an old piece of pipe sticking out of the ground there.
Yeah. We're standing on the old rail bed here, spur line that came through Blair Four, and here's a loading area where they would load the rock onto the rail cars. We're at the Blair Four quarry again here, and we are at quarry number 2. There's 2 quarries on the site, and this one is pretty massive. And just to give you an idea, it would start up here and run the whole way to the top of this ridge here. So this whole area was quarried out, and millions of tons of limestone would have been pulled out of here. And there's a railroad out front that ran along here. It was a spur line off the Petersburg Railroad, and that railroad would go east to west with limestone rock. Between 1890 and about 1930, there had been 2,000 workers in Williamsburg at these quarries providing limestone flux to the steel industry. So this is a nice historic quarry here, and we had the opportunity from the landowner to let us see it today. So pretty awesome. Here at Blair Four, quarry number 2, and there's this opening out in the main quarry. It appears to be a cave, but what it is it's either an old test or a underground limestone mine shaft that they were cutting into the mountain. It was common they would do underground limestone mining, or they could have been just testing to see how good the limestone was. But really, really cool. Here we are on the outside of this cave here at Blair Four quarry, and they were either trying to tunnel through the rock ledge, or they were just doing a limestone mine or a test hole. But pretty awesome. This quarry operated from around 1890s to about 1930. We're standing above the quarry here, and you can see how large it is from up top. This area was where the crusher plant was, and we'll put a picture in the video here, but it was right in front of this massive wall, limestone ledge here, but the crusher building would have sat right in here with the crusher, where they would have crushed the limestone down to about softball size, which Pittsburgh wanted for their flux. We're overlooking the old quarry operation of Blair Four. The first quarry is over here on the left, and the river bends the whole way around, and quarry number 2 is there to the right, and the village of Blair Four was right here in the center, and you can see the rail line that would follow the river and make this loop around to both quarries.